Hi, welcome to our channel. My name's Jolie. Welcome back to those who have been following along with the Course in Miracles, and welcome to anybody who's new here. I just want to say thank you for coming and joining along with me on this journey of learning A Course in Miracles one day at a time. So all of the lessons are up from 1 through 309, which is today is lesson 309, and we'll continue daily, God willing, with the rest of the lessons. They're approximately 360 some or something like that. I didn't look. Let me see. They go all the way up to, well, page 478, and we're at 444. So we're going to get there little by little. We're almost there. All right, so without further ado, we're going to go ahead and read off lesson 309. If you have the workbook, it's on page 444. I love that number. That's the time that my first son was born in the morning, 4:44 a.m. So I just like those numbers. I don't know, just like that. And also with the Course in Miracles newbies, we have male gender reference here because of it was written in the 1930s in the English language, and referring to God as he, him, as well as using son. So sometimes I'll put in sons and daughters and they and people, so that it modernizes it a little bit for us. And so you can put your own spin on this if you can get past the language. Christ's vision is basically our human experience, human beings connecting through meditation and prayer and belief that we are connected to our higher power, the God of our understanding. So that's embodiment of it. So that's what we strive for through this, is the embodiment of our higher power. At least that's my understanding of it. And here we go. Let's just move on. Thank you for putting up with that. And those who are still here, here we go. Lesson 309. I will not fear to look within today. This is a good one to stay present. I will not fear to look within today. Within me is eternal innocence, because it is God's will that it be there forever and forever. I, his son, I, his daughter, I, his people, whose will is limitless as is his own, can will no change in this. For to deny my Father God's will is to deny my own. To look within is but to find my will as God created it and as it is. I fear to look within because I think I made another will that is not true and made it real, yet it has no effects. Within me is the holiness of God. Within me is the memory of him, of God. The step I take today, my Father God, is my sure release from the idle dreams of sin. Your altar stands serene and undefiled. It is the holy altar to myself, and there I find my true identity. I will not fear to look within today. Within me is eternal innocence, because it is God's will that it be there forever and forever. I, his son, his daughter, his people, whose will is limitless, as is God's own, can will no change in this. For to deny my Father's will, my God of my understanding's will, is to deny my own. To look within is but to find my will as my higher power created it, and as it is. I fear to look within because I think I made another will that is not true and made it real. Yet it has no effects. Within me is the holiness of the God of my understanding, and within me is the memory of my higher power. The step I take today, my Father God, is my sure release from idle dreams of sin. Your altar stands serene and undefiled. It is the holy altar to myself, and there I find my true identity. Lesson 309. I will not fear to look within today. Love that one, right? So tomorrow's lesson, lesson 310, is in fearlessness and love I spend today. So something to look forward to. And yesterday's lesson. So each lesson, has it works with the one before it, and then so on. So it builds with the strength of our confidence and faith as we can see this working in our lives. So lesson 308 yesterday was, this instant is the only time there is. And 307 is, conflicting wishes cannot be my will. So it just helps, each one builds within ourselves to be able to look within, realizing that fear is a lie that we tell ourselves. But when we connect to our higher power, we realize the truth. And the truth is, there's just no fear. There's no fear. So we work with that to release it, to end our suffering. So I will not fear to look within today. So as to get to know our true identity. All right, it's enough of me. And I will see you tomorrow, God willing. And thank you for all the comments, likes, and subscribes to follow along, and check out the other series and on this channel, reading Al-Anon literature, Courage to Change books. There's One Day at a Time in Al-Anon, also Hope for Today, as well as Discovering Choices. We just started a new series, and Paths to Recovery. So all the readings are up from January 1st through December 31st. You just go ahead and check that out on the channel so that you can have a daily reading as you drive to work, cook food for yourself and people you love, or just if you need to have a nice meditation, quiet time for yourself. Okay? Much love.